What's up, everybody? Hope everyone had a good New Year's and a good holiday season with Christmas. I have recently posted a complete collection of my Blu-rays and 4Ks and Steelbooks and all of that. And I'm currently sitting at, especially with the ones I just got, I want to say I'm over 730 Blu-rays right now. I recently downloaded an app. It's just like a Blu-ray. I think it's from Blu-ray.com, and you can add movies to your collection. Allows you to scan the barcodes of each one of your titles. It took a long time, but with that one, when you scan it, it says I only have 607 titles. Reason being is when you scan like a complete collection like that, so for example, this Steelbook collection of Hunger Games or Indiana Jones, excuse me, it does not add, when you scan the barcode, it doesn't add each title to it. So again, same with this like Mission Impossible collection, it just considers that you own the box set, but doesn't add all the individual movies. Just like I have the Saw 7 film collection, I scan that box set and it just goes, oh, yep, you've added one title to your collection, but it doesn't include all 7 movies. So not that that needed much explanation, but I'm like, hey, it'd be nice to have this like digitally so I don't have to keep counting them every single time I go to do a collection, but I'll have to go through and do it anyways, or now I'll have to go through the box sets and everything that's multiple titles I'll also have to add to that. Anyways, point being, holiday was a pretty good time for me. I want to say I added 15 movies to my collection. Some of these I got as gifts. In fact, most of them I got as gifts for Christmas. These are in my previous video, but I wanted to end my December of 2022 Blu-ray haul of what I ended up getting. And I've gotten some new movies for January. I actually got to go pick up one today. So we'll kind of start from the top here. Ended up picking up 500 Days of Summer. Just watched this for the first time maybe 2 weeks ago. I've heard of it. I've wanted it in my collection, and I ended up just watching it. I think I watched it on streaming service. But yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Zooey Deschanel. I thought it was really good. Great movie. Talks about how a couple falls out of love. Not to get rid of the spoiler, but it's not your typical, like, I mean, I guess you could see it almost as a happy ending, but, spoiler alert if you don't want to know, they end up not getting back together, and it's kind of this true thing where it's like, that's realistic. It's not the typical, oh, they decided they actually love each other and they want to work on it. And she ends up getting married and, he has to move on with his life. So kind of more of a realistic movie, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. So I immediately jumped on Amazon and bought it. I ended up getting Alita Battle Angel. I've heard nothing but good things about this. I know it's on streaming services, but I wanted to add it to the collection. So I ended up snagging that. Got this for Christmas, American Made. I've seen it once before, but I don't remember most of it, to be honest. So I decided to add it to my collection. I am a Tom Cruise fan, and I got the 4K of that. I wish it had the slipcover. Got this as a gift as well. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom Hanks. Got the 4K on that. I grew up watching Mr. Rogers. I'm not that old, but, as a kid in the 90s, it still was on TV. Ended up getting Bullet Train. I've heard nothing but good things about this. Got this as a gift from a coworker. End up snagging Clerks 3. Haven't seen it, but I do like the original Clerks. It's a pretty good comedy. Got Get Hard for Christmas. It's a decent movie with Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell. Some funny moments in it. Will Ferrell ends up going to prison, and he hires Kevin Hart to kind of help him get tough for prison so he can survive. I got this. This showed in November, but I thought I'd add it anyways. It was right at the end. I can't remember if it showed up afterwards, but ended up getting the 4K Steelbook of La La Land. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I'm not the biggest musical kind of guy, but thought I would add it to my collection anyways. Got this as a Christmas gift as well. Got Clint Eastwood's The Mule. It's a decent movie. One of those obviously later ones in Clint Eastwood's career, but there, it's an interesting story and something that's different. So it's got Clint Eastwood and Bradley Cooper in it. Patriots Game. Got this in 4K with a slipcover with Harrison Ford. Ended up getting surprising now. I have mentioned that I had not seen Pulp Fiction, but I did watch this the other day on HBO Max, and then I ended up getting the 4K Steelbook of it. So that's added to my collection. It's not my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. I would put Django Unchained or Inglourious Basterds over this movie. I'm a huge fan of Inglourious Basterds. But Pulp Fiction was good. I think the hype about it is just when it first came out, there's that kind of nostalgic part of it. But it was a decent movie. I guess they're more than decent. It was good. I got the Rush Hour trilogy in my collection, so I added that. I got the Sum of All Fears with Ben Affleck and Morgan Freeman. I got that in a 4K with a slipcover as well. And then the last couple movies that I ended up snagging was I got this for Christmas as well. This is the Wallace and Gromit collection, the Kraken Years, which has what? Sorry, the glare on that. It has A Grand Day Out, The Wrong Trousers, which was a big one from when I was a kid. I watched it all the time. A Close Shave, and A Matter of Loaf and Death. I got this movie, What Dreams May Come, with Robin Williams, Cuba Gooding Jr. It's a really sad movie. If you have not seen this, and it's not a comedy performance by Robin Williams, definitely check this out. It's a little hard to get a hold of, but I want to say I got it on Amazon just fine. But it was, for a while, sitting on there where you couldn't order it because it was just out of stock. But that's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, watch the trailer. It's a pretty depressing movie and pretty sad. And then I got this from a coworker. This is the other guy. She got me Bullet Train, then she got me The Woman King. I have not seen it, but heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm excited to watch that. And then lastly, I did get the True Detective series. It is for some reason, the British or English version of it, where it's got the ratings there at the bottom, the 18, but should still work. This first season with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson's probably one of the greatest TV series of all time. It is that interesting that I'm like, man, I wish they would have done season 2 and 3 and more with those two acting together. It is that good, but that's how it happens. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys had a great holiday season. I hope you're able to check out the video from before. Again, if you want to see my entire collection, I kind of take it bit by bit, talk about not every single movie, but most of the movies in my collection. I think it's up to like 1,800 views now. If you want to know all the titles that are in here, these are the ones I got for my haul in December. It ended out 2022, and hopefully 2023 is a good year. I want to say I ended up snagging about 70 movies this year. I've got a little bit more shelf space to fill up, and then we'll kind of figure out where to go from there. I don't have enough room to put another shelf against this wall. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks, everyone. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you got for the holiday season. Bye.